It's a regular thing now.
But you're not in their house.
I'm not in the
They are looking for survival, but they know that short-term survival will not be the solution to their problem in this country.
If I ask you the greatest George Weah government, almost 6 years now, what will be percentage-wise as we try to round up? How will you grade this government?
Well, they'll be lucky to get a 47%.
The same?
That's what I think.
I mean, the Minister of Finance tried to build out some IMF record, pull us something. We have the new currency coming. 5,000 metric tons of rice is in country now. The road from Monrovia to Lopato, you can drive free lanes. Are you great for the 5%?
Why don't you just make an attempt to go to Lofa? Everybody going to Lofa now, they go through Australian. Most of the people, they go through Australian. And even now, going through Australian, just on our site.
I mean, it's the rain season. You can work through the rain.
You can work through the rain.
Yes. Similar to the RIA highway.
Yeah, but
yes, you have to wait for the rain season.
But they don't also work during the dry because they're preparing for the rain season start from the dry season. So if you didn't work during the dry season, the rain season is not going to be good for you.
How can they convince Liberians to give you the presidency 2023? Joseph, imagine me calling on the True Breakfast Show, folks who have President Joseph Human Boyka live with me on air.
You better start practicing that.
So I start greeting you. I don't want to greet the president. I greet President Joshua every morning. So I say, good morning, President Joseph Human Boyka. How can they convince Liberians to give you the presidency 2023? Joseph, imagine me calling on the True Breakfast Show, folks who have President Joseph Human Boyka live with me on air.
You better start practicing that.
So I start greeting you. I don't want to greet the president. I greet President Joshua every morning. So I say, good morning, President Joseph Human Boyka.
You better start practicing that. The Liberian spine.
Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Oh, yeah. In this business, I like to start like this. In this business, there is no holiday. For us in this business, we'll work through it out. And the nurses, the midwife will say the same thing. The doctors will say the same thing. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS on Truth 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. This is Liberia's biggest breakfast show. Today is a national holiday. Sometime on Wednesday become a holiday. And indeed, it's a national holiday. Willem Vakenretz Cedric Todman, born November 29, 1895, was a Liberian politician. He was the 19th president of Liberia and the longest serving president. The longest serving president. Those of you wondering why is it? We have a holiday. Willem Vakenretz Cedric Todman was the 19th president and the longest serving president in our country's history until his death in 1971. So he served as our longest president. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the True Breakfast Show. We here to serve you breakfast straight up till 10 o'clock this morning. The love of liberty matters here. Let justice be done to all. Let me say good morning to the president-elect, Ambassador Joseph Boyka. Good morning. And I remember your prediction. And let me say good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna don't do this thing. Good morning to Abel, who declares his intention on yesterday, officially to Liberian people, that he will be contesting for the speakership. On this note, I'd like to say good morning, Representative-elect Honorable Musa Hassan Belete. Good morning to you in a very special way this morning. Good morning to Senator Prince Yomi Johnson. Yes. I called a senator yesterday before Maka came in shortly. I said, Senator, why is that? Do you have a Facebook account? Because there are some posts we'll see on the Facebook coming up from Prince Johnson. And he said, no, there are people using my pictures, going back and forth. Good morning to you. But he said, please greet me this morning. So I'm greeting you this morning. Senator Johnson, Senator Emmanuel Nukwe, good morning. Good morning to the peace-loving people of the Republic of Liberia. Madam First Lady, good morning. Councilman Boykai, how you doing this morning? Yes, my name is O'Neill Roberts. This is O'Neill Maka Davis, running straight up to 10 o'clock this morning in the midst of all country friends. Yes, the parents, you home this morning, you see your kids, because of you been so busy, some of you had to see the children, man. You woke up 5 o'clock, you're running, coming back at night. 9 o'clock, the kids are all sleeping. When you woke up this morning, the home's so noisy, man. Yes, good morning to the parents this morning. Maka, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning. Good morning on you, and it's great for us to be here. Today is holiday, the birth anniversary of our late president, and Liberians should be celebrating this day as declared by the president in a proclamation released by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So yes, we wish all of you a happy holidays today. And some of you who are celebrating your birthday, you are special because you are celebrating with a great man.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You're celebrating with a great man. Viola with you from RGV is celebrating.
Okay. Yeah, she's a regular follower.
Yes, and Benye Flanzameton is also celebrating today. Gibson. Oh,
the 29. You mean the 29 today?
Yes, Benye Flanzameton Gibson.
Okay.
Where me home content.
Where man?
Yeah. So Benye, good morning and happy birthday to you. Viola with you. Happy birthday to all of you celebrating today. It's great. Yeah, so your day is a holiday. So yeah, let's celebrate.
Yeah, let's celebrate. Sometimes Wednesday become a holiday.
Yes, and tomorrow is the birthday of Augustine Sarr. Yeah.
Tomorrow is the birthday of the president-elect.
President-elect. And also Augustine Sarr.
Hold on, my man. First family, don't be over Kotemo. You're not called Councilor Gongolo in the wall. Tomorrow is the birthday of the president-elect.
Okay.
Yes. Then if you cut in other promo.
Yeah. Okay, so
because you know when October, when's George Weah's birthday, right? October 1 coming normally, it should be like a holiday, right?
Yeah.
But Boga now, I don't know how to celebrate it. Always October 1. Ellen Johnson and George Weah have the same birth month. Same birth month. Yes. So October coming, it can be small thing for sedition. So tomorrow, right after October birthday, Joseph Boyka birthday. Yeah, happy pre-birthday.
Yes.
President-elect. They get caught in another promo.
Yeah. Yeah, so yes, only we have to get done with the first family.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, before any other thing. So again, we love to say happy pre-birthday to the president-elect
Mhm.
of the Republic of Liberia,
So,
His Excellency Joseph Newman Maka.
so.
Yeah. So and Augustine Star is celebrating his birthday on tomorrow, and I've graciously accepted to be
MC.
the chair of the organizing committee.
Okay.
And Jeff Jefferson, they have mobilization for the birthday.
Okay.
Yes, and so in my capacity as chair this morning, I want to call on the Council of Margibi County Leaders. I want created our the title Council of Margibi County Leaders, headed by Senator Emmanuel Nukwe. Okay, yes. So I also birthday been talking you.
I see the senator for long.
Yeah, man. Say, you know,
Senator Nukwe morning there.
We just passed through doing one of the campaign. Yeah, Senator, good morning. As head of the Council of Margibi County Leaders, and the likes of Clarence Gar, and many more, Sergeant, like they normally call him, Attorney Richard Saboli, all of you, the airport people,
Martin Hayes,
Jerry Fanny, the superintendent.
No, support me, I'm calling them. I'll call Martin Hayes and leave the rest.
Yes. Okay, call Martin Hayes.
Only Martin, look, okay, that whole county there, let me just say, the whole Margibi, Onu is saying good morning to Senator Nukwe and good morning to Martin Hayes.
Okay.
The rest.
Yes. So I'm speaking in my capacity as the chair for Augustine's birthday. So I'm calling on a council of Margibi leadership headed by Senator Nukwe and the rest of the team there, you know, to identify with your son. I think Augustine is one of Margibi's pride.
Don't do it like a Mexico.
Yeah. No, he's not. No, I mean, so you see, that's one thing. We can always reach out to people when they have problems. We reach out to people at times when they are in good times. Yes. So please reach out to Augustine because their birthday. We not suspend their birthday for 3 years now. That year will come into something. Okay. Yes. So
what's the name of the LSCC boss?
Councillor Alexandra Zoe.
Let me say good morning. Yeah. Nothing on my mind this morning.
Good morning, Council.
Council Alexandra Zoe.
Yes, Alexandra Zoe.
Alexandra Zoe. Council, good morning to you.
The news shock you the morning.
Council,
it shock you
very, very much. Council, good morning to you. We'll greet you after work. Anyway, good morning, folks. This is the breakfast show. I mean, to the parents, the silent listeners, you know, many of you wake up in the morning, you don't see your kids, you know, because of the normal hustle. Yeah, you woke up running, you don't have time. The children come from school, explaining some problem to you. No ears to listen. Yes, you know. Thank you so much. They'll take upon your time, you know, spend some time with them this morning. Yes.
Yes, exactly. And good morning to the Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Yes.
Dr. Buffer Chambers.
A very good man.
A very good man. Great man.
Yes.
Yeah, great man.
Yes.
Good morning to you, Dr. Chambers.
So that two things this morning, Yes. The Speaker of the House, Dr. Buffer Chambers, good morning. And good morning to the representative-elect who
declared his intention to run for speaker.
Honorable Musa Hassan Belete.
Yes, this is democracy.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we wish him all the best. And
wish you all the best.
And all other persons.
They won't buy.
All other persons running, we wish all the best.
Yeah.
We
get voting right, what they all be happening? No voting right. Everything that will be happening, it will just be commentary.
Onu?
No voting right.
Onu? That is the election in which you can prove your political skill, your lobbying skill, because that election is the time that you can prove that you're a politician.
Very well.
Yes, because guess what? You are not dealing with, like in the general election, you are not dealing with ordinary electorates.
No.
You are dealing with leaders already. So you have to convince them to trust their ability to vote for you in that election.
Very well. So the reason why I will say, because the public pressure, some of you are making comments back and forth. You have no voting right in this matter. I was watching, in the U.S., right? The Republican, the Democrat, Republican have more than 7% contesting for the speakership. If our Liberals, the same party, if our Liberals say, but man, United Party, so back up, my man. No, it didn't work like that. Anyway, yes. Good morning, folks. I'm feeling so much great this morning.
And one of the experienced lawmakers in the house from Nimba is going for is contesting also for deputy speaker.
Deputy Speaker.
Yes.
Nimba.
Yes, from Nimba. Honorable Samuel Koga.
Okay.
Yes.
Then Senator Prince Johnson.
I just saw a post from one of my big brothers from the county, and disclosing to the public that
Wait, you need to come out to the media now.
Yes. So we will have him early next week.
Now off the record.
I can assure you that
for now it's off the record.
Yes, it's on the record. But I can assure you we'll have.
But you know what? He had to go live yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, declaring it. Yeah. Then Senator Prince Johnson. We have an interview here with Senator Prince Johnson. Finny gave him his support already.
Oh yeah. You remember
for the speakership
when he was swallowing that day?
Yes. Senator, good morning. When you're swallowing the GB that day, yeah. Senator Prince Johnson had given his support, to one of the candidates who is contesting for the speakership already.
Yes.
We'll play that audio.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have this morning. Wait a minute, do chat room for.
Oh yeah, this is
it was
this is called 80th Friends Birthday Special.
Okay.
November 30th, 2023.
That channel will die right after December 2. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Yeah, Augustine, sir, you are a great man, and the folks of Maka, we are proud of you, and I'm also proud of you as a brother.
Good morning, Senator Nuka and Martin. Here's only the rest.
Yes.
Maka, give me that council name. Let me write it down. Councilor.
Yeah.
The LACC boss.
Yes.
Councilor. Alexandra, right?
AXE,
Alexandra, right?
ALEX.
Alexandra what? ZOE.
Yeah, so.
Council Alexandra Zoe. LACC. I won't forget.
Yes. So this morning on our talking points, we will take the health table of difficulty this morning briefly, and again we'll re-emphasize and relaunch our advocacy for the victims' family of the Nico Ivanka incident. We'll come to that again. The people are crying on the government of Liberia. Your citizens who you hired to do a piece of work for the country died tragically in an accident, and the families are crying. They can't get school fees for their children. 20,000 you can give it to each of these people. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Again, District 7 representative elect Mr. Musa Hassan Belete declared his intention for the speakership. We'll talk about that this morning on the TBS. We'll look at his chances. Yes, we'll do that on the TBS this morning. And coming up at 8:30 to 9 this morning, student Child Rogers. Okay, so senior at Heritage International Academy. She is the founder of Liberia Neuro Inclusive Day.
Yes.
Okay, so she'll come to talk about that.
Yes.
She'll be the first guest here this morning on the TBS. And 10 after 9 will bring you sports, entertainment, and commercials here as usual on the TBS. 9:15 to 10 o'clock, the Japanese Alumni Association of Liberia, JALAP, headed by James Foley Say. The team will be here this morning to talk about the non-formal education sector, what we can do to empower Liberian young people to become middle class, or to create a middle-class workforce in the country. That's the driver for infrastructure development. They will come here this morning to talk more about their experience in Japan, what they learned, what are the Japanese doing, how are they taking advantage of the non-formal education sector to empower their people to develop their country. So James Foley Say will be here this morning with some members of the Japanese Alumni Association of Liberia to talk more about that. So they will be our last guest this morning on this holiday presentation of the TBS.
Yes, in the midst of all.
Country first,
Liberia first, Liberia second, Liberia last. Great.
And we are so happy that President we are listening to us.
Yeah, considering the fact, man.
Considering the fact that country first, and say even though Madam Deveta Brown Lasana and her board have now completed a final number of votes.
Well, I want to
please, let me say the truth. The number that we are seeing for our other men, even they get all the remaining vote, will not stay power then. Yeah. So to say the truth,
who said that?
President we are.
Money.
Yes.
Okay.
He said to tell the truth, they think will not make it. Pape, congratulations. Country first.
Yes.
That was it.
So the country first, this accurate stuff is going to stay with the TBS. It's going to be the accurate name for us in the midst of all.
Yes, country first.
Country first. Yes. Yes, let's have health tip this morning right here on the True Breakfast Show. Wednesday edition, so holiday. Don't get drunk and drive. Yes, don't get drunk and drive.
If for any reason you get child sitting in the back seat,
yeah,
we're not advising you not to drink.
Because like
especially adults.
Everybody now,
adults.
Matone now for you. What's this? Let's have. I wish David Cody can talk about the importance of exercise since it is a holiday. Anyway, David Ernest Cody, former lawmaker.
Do you know what exercise? You not see you jogging before?
The man get true right here, bro. You're on the bit.
No.
Yes. Good morning, Ernest. Go to your live. Go ahead.
I mean, you're talking too much this morning. Sex is exercise. If you don't know, maybe you think.
Sit down.
Sex is exercise. Yeah.
Please don't go there. Let's go with your health tip this morning, David.
Great, man. All right. I always like to be grateful to you for the opportunity to do this health tip. And today we're going to talk about cholesterol. High cholesterol. All of us are guilty of this particular one almost every day. High cholesterol is when you have too much of fatty substance in the body. But let me make it clear here that there are some types of cholesterol that are good for the body. They make cells in the body. They are good for the body. The causes of high cholesterol are eating fatty or greasy food. For example, those of you who like pork. Oh, yes. If no people in our food, my friend, you're not eating. It's not a good thing. It's a greasy food. And those of you who don't take exercise enough, like O'Neill and Maka just mentioned, exercise is a good thing. You need to do it every day. At least for people like us now, we do it for 30 minutes a day. Another thing that causes cholesterol is when you are overweight. I don't want to name certain friends that I know, but they're too fat. When you are overweight, my friend, you got to work on it. Number 3 or 4, those of you who smoke and drink alcohol, you also have a problem with cholesterol, and you need to cut down on it. Cholesterol can narrow the arteries and limit the blood flow. Now, the artery is something like the vein. When you have cholesterol, it can squeeze the vein, and then blood will not pass through easily. And what will happen to you? Heart attack. And sometimes it will cause death. You remember we talked about heart attack the other day? And let me remind the public, I will always talk about 2 new health tips, then I come back to one of the old ones. And the reason for that is sometimes people who did not hear me or listen to me at that time will also be able to get it. So as we talk about 2 new things, we'll come back to one of the old ones. One of the ways to reduce cholesterol in the body is by eating fruits. God has blessed us with a lot of fruits in this country, but most people don't know. All we want, that bowl of fufu in the morning, cassava gravy in the afternoon, in the night a bowl of rice. These things got to stop. You must eat fruits. It will help you a whole lot. Let me bluff small now. Every morning, I eat 1 apple and 1 cucumber. Every morning, that's what I do. After drinking my hot water, that's what I do. So it's good for the body, especially for people of this age. So you must try to do more exercise. Remember this, men do not sit in one place for more than 2 hours without walking around for at least 20 minutes. I repeat, men do not sit in one place for more than 2 hours without walking around for at least 20 minutes, especially when you are above the age 40. Once you pass age 40, you expect your prostate to start to increase, to start to get big. And sitting on it for that long will create problem. Thank you very much, and happy holiday to you, studio, and to the public.
David, before you go, what are you eating this holiday? Quickly.
The 2 of you come here quickly. Come quick. Yeah, come quick. Answer me a question. I got to answer it quick.
Oh. What?
Eating this morning.
Eating pumpkin.
Pumpkin? Okay, we're eating pumpkin today.
No, I'm not a fan of pumpkin, so I'm not going to come.
You are not invited. Handsome men don't come in my yard. No.
But who are these people you just put on the line?
Oh, I mean, they're not your business. Oh,
can you imagine?
Today. Yeah. My man, Baba, I don't want before you can give me a heart attack. Baba.
Yeah, thank you there. All right, folks, this is the True Breakfast Show. It will have an amazing news from Orange Liberia, the fastest moving network. Enjoy November 29 from I want to, you notice what I'm noticing? Orange, when you recharge your $1, you know what happened?
Yes, that's also some good news for the Liberian people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, this is the biggest network in Liberia, Orange GSM Company. So
Exactly.
enjoy November 29 from the 28th of today. Pay with Orange Money and get instant 50% cash back out to 50 USD or LD $9,250 at all Orange branches. So anyway you make this transaction, you have a 50% percentage on it. The various areas, Stop and Shop, Havel Supermarket, exclusive supermarket. At any Connect gas station, you can pay with your Orange Money. Aminata gas station, yes. The Renaissance Club bar. Oh, damn it, my man. We're going now. Renaissance, yes. So you can use your Orange Money, and of course, the Club European bar. Okay, so 50%.
Yeah, I don't have money on my. Or can somebody send me Orange Money on my account? I want to try something, please.
You want to try something?
Yeah, I want to try something. So somebody just transfer maybe some kind of $30 to my number on Orange Money, US dollars now.
Let me announce your number for you.
Yes,
0777 40 50 17.
The number is actually 0770202579.
You want to try something?
Yes, I want to try something. This news that Orange said, I want it passed by me.
Okay.
Yeah, so somebody just send me some $50 or $30 on 0770202579. I want to try something.
In a burger with one government.
Yes.
We are with all the pro.
Anybody can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I trust my private sector, people say.
Okay. Yeah, so happy 29, 50% cash back out. Orange Liberia says, yes, enjoy your 29-day and have some great week. Yes, this is the breakfast show.
I want to go try to Renaissance. You're saying it. I want to go try to Renaissance.
Yeah. I'll be watching game.
Yeah, I know. You know, they come and put you in there.
Yeah, we said,
you always let it be by yourself.
We can entertain ourselves for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours.
You see,
but it means that we're selfish, yo.
You see Kissy people?
Mm-hmm.
You see Manon people? I like these people.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but we know how to entertain ourselves.
Basa people.
Okay, you like them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that us now will get problem.
You'll get issue. They are all still you'll get issue.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about this victim. Maka, just talk about this. This Nico want to remind our government again.
When I thought now you see,
the man tapped the text exactly.
Yeah, he tapped me. Say you are receiving the USD from Abba Common. So you are doing this to me. Okay.
Is that the Orange Money
message
coming? The man text the message.
Say you are received.
And this is the behavior of the man in South Beach. Now what the man can do is say the message, then you say, yeah.
I get issue with you.
I just may reply. Anyway, yes, let's talk about this victim of the Nico Ivanka. They're crying out to the government. Yes. You want to touch on that?
Yes. So again, we want to appeal. You know, you always have to put things in your own shoes that people will normally say. I mean, this was a sad thing that happened for the entire country. You remember that I think the president announced a day of mourning after that incident, which was in recognition of the loss of these people's lives. And it was a sad news for Liberia. A lot of us, we sat on this radio and mourned these people and felt sorry for their families because these people were family heads. They were supporting children. They were supporting their wives and other extended families. That, you know, in Africa, we have this extended family issue. Okay. And these people, young potential men, okay, lost their lives in that tragic accident on the sea. That was very bad. Now, the government of Liberia, after the Senate set up a committee to look into that matter, they said that, it was due to the negligence on the part of the NPA, National Port Authority, and also the Liberian Maritime Authority on ground that these two institutions have the responsibility to also ensure the safety of vessels, because they did not look at the capacity of that vessel, how safe it was, whether it had the capacity to carry the people and goods. At the end of the day, that thing happened. So as a responsible government, they said, well, let us compensate the victim's family at least $20,000 each, so that they can be able to restart their family, because their breadwinners are gone. Now, how come members of the Senate reached that decision now, and they even committed that they were going to ensure that that money will be included in the 2023 budget? How come up to now the family have not received a cent from the government of Liberia? This is sad.
And we got some big name on the committee.
Yes, this is sad. Senator Dillon was on that committee. Senator Jonathan Borchas was on that committee. These are people who have been advocating. We heard them over the time advocating. So are you trying to tell all that the other that just political advocacy you can be doing, you don't have human feeling? Is that what you're trying to tell us? That you sat on a committee and say the government will do this because of these people love their breadwinners and they need to start their life over, and you cannot make through to that your commitment? I think it is a sad time. One of the deceased wives is sick. She's in a sick bush. She called me and almost cried on me and said, Maka, we all talk on our behalf to the government. Let them do something. We are dying. We are not able to even send our children to school. Our standard of living has dropped drastically. The responsible government should do the needful. I think if people who are closer to the presidency, if this information is reaching to you, you have to enforce it to do something about it. That's why the executive have always been in a driving seat. Sometimes they override even the legislature, because some of you make commitment, you can't even stand by it. At the end of the day, you come by, and when people say the legislature is rubber stamp, then you'll say, oh, that unnecessary criticism. How can BB Senator like you sat on our committee, Senator Steve Zago, and you agree that you're going to put money in the budget to give these people $20,000 each, that you have not been able to do that?
So my own disappointment here is, if this is not working, some of them should come up and say. So going forward, this is day number 3, right?
Yes.
We're talking about this.
Yes.
On tomorrow, we'll do our telephone line exclusively for this. We just call, we open a line, they will make you to appeal to Dillon, to Jonathan Borchas Sengwe, Jonathan Kapi, Steve Zago. You people make a commitment to this family. Yes, so we'll do that on tomorrow. Yes, if there can be no redress, what is happening?
So
we need something to know.
We stay in appeal mood.
Yeah, we'll stay in appeal mood.
Yeah, we stay in appeal mood.
Maybe the public can help move it. Yeah.
So we are appealing here. We're not shouting here. We're saying we're begging you. That people family over there, we're begging you.
No, sorry, we're laughing, but the way Maka saying now, we're not appeal mood. Look at that.
We stay in appeal mood. We're begging you. Y'all do the needful. This thing is just instruction. Just instruction.
Anyway, let's move on. Tomorrow we'll do that. We'll do 10 minutes phone calls exclusively for this.
Yes.
I'm not going to forget about this.
Yes.
Tomorrow is the president-elect birthday, and we'll be making this kind of appeal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
And that'll be fine, man.
I think the president-elect, got voice.
Yeah.
He can speak to some of these issues. And we are in transitional period.
JP will just take the call and say, but Dillon, what's happening? Why do people keep crying on your name? Steve Zago, what's happening?
Yes, exactly.
What's happening? You promised the Liberian people. The same way Liberian people are saying that Boga will want.
Yeah, let them provide clarity. Whether the money was made available in the budget and the Minister of Finance did not release it, then we need to know.
Yeah, just keep quiet, silent.
You don't know. You can't be draining the people up and down. The people are responsible, set up a committee and engage you constructively.
I appeal.
Yeah, we stay in appeal mood.
Yeah, please. Yeah. The country is a sweet country. Look, this country is Eastern. Liberia is the most sweetest country. But let's move on quickly. We'll see our guest 8:30 will bring them on. But this transition and expectation again, we want you to lower your expectations. Their names continue to be linked Liberians went to the ballot box to vote Joseph Boyka, not you. So those of you who have given your financial support, you use your energy, is because that you wanted Joseph Boyka to be president.
And you say you wanted good for the country.
Yes.
You say you did it for country's sake.
Country's sake. George have not done well. George Weah needs to go, right? All of you have said it, okay? Liberian poll finished voting. So this issue, Monday we'll have an exclusive. We'll tell you who is forcing thing that this other position belongs to me. When Liberian people are campaigning, they were saying why? That Boyka will win. So, Mr. President-elect, you need to take full charge. Nobody all the party more than Joseph Boyka right now.
People have taken pride in your experience in government, in your wisdom. So we expect
of
that
course
you will exercise that.
If someone is writing too much on the social media and just getting one attention, you have to write and say, look, my man, you have to slow down. Otherwise else, in 2017, when CDC started, everybody was talking for what? The Congress for Democratic Change. There was no control of information. This is going to be the same thing that will happen if Joseph Boyka don't take full control. The Boyka also your winner, and the Boyka the Liberian people elected. So you're giving a chance. You know who is who? This may have been the government. If you're going to retain certain government official, he will do. So leave it. You don't have the right.
He has already promised that he's going to be running an inclusive government.
Yes. So if this person has been performing at the water and sewer, Alfonso Gay, you want to keep the man, you will keep it. You retain the man. If Nafa, Emmett Glasgow, we have been doing extremely well. You want to maintain in a position, you will do it for a better Liberia. But if not so,
with the transformation of Aka, for example,
airport Aka, yes, you will keep them. George Weah did the same thing. Samuel Wulu, Ministry of Transport, Vanessa Salif, Internal Affairs, he all came from the United Party. They were still in the same position. So y'all leave that thing with Joseph Boyka. Anyway, let's move on. This is why I intend to bring on the audio. Yesterday, the chairman of the Liberty Party, Musa Hassan Belete, formally came up. You know, all along have been a gossip in the news that yes, Musa will contest for the speakership. You know, because Boyka from those who are in the House, you know, some of them were not re-elected. There are some cases still at the hearing office. Next week, you should inform us what is happening with these cases. Stay at your decks. So Musa Belete all along decided to let the cat out of the bag on yesterday. Okay. Yes, in a very live podcast. I don't want to say it was a press conference he had. You know, you have a lot of followers on the social media. There are certain individuals, once they go live, people chop into them to see what news come out. If Musa Belete go live, he have his own audience now. But you can tell our microphone for we the journalists. If Amara Corner decides to go live right now, he have a lot of followers. Dara Dillon decides to go live now, he got followers. You know, there are certain individuals in this country now, the social media, but the contemporary, the ordinary people will not hear some of these messages. That's why we're bringing on the radio. Not many of them on the social media. People in Nimba, in Bapolo, in Kidman, in Grange that needs to know what is happening. So the social media is just 2%. So Musa decided to let the cat out of the bag on yesterday. And I've been what bang? Yo, hold on. Okay. Yes. So Musa came up and said, well, I have decided I was having several consultations with my district. That's where he started from. The people of District 7. I want to say thank you for electing me, and I will not disappoint you. That District 7 Nimba, you're listening to me live this morning. In Janssen, in Saclay, in Barn. He congratulated you. Thank you for entrusting me to be the face of this district. To add up to it, the voice. This is why this is one man, Maka. This is your county. This is one man. I want you to talk to me before say, yeah, man, like Kante and everything about Nimba. This is one man who has full control of Nimba County in our body politics. You can't erase that for Prince Johnson. I care what you say. Ellen Johnson is a testimony of that. George Weah is a testimony. The later is Joseph Boyka, Prince Yomin Johnson. And Yomin, we're about to play this interview. So when Musa said, yes, I will be contesting for the speakership, for the 55th legislature as a next speaker. So that was done on yesterday, on Tuesday. But a week just after the runoff election, Prince Johnson had let the cat out of the bag already. That if Musa Belete decides to contest for the speakership, our Senator Prince Johnson, they won't get. Look, how I see people say, party. Look, like Maka has said, that's what we see politics will play at its best.
Mm-hmm.
There was not because I attached to the party here, the other party get more lawmaker. No. So Prince Johnson has said, well, if my son, who is a very good man, decide I, Prince Johnson, will support his bid for the speakership. And it's no secret, you're not Prince Johnson. Ellen Johnson is a testimony to that. George Weah is a testimony of Prince Johnson. The later is who? Joseph Boycott. So, should we play Prince 1 year? Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see who can play it. This is Senator Prince Johnson. But then we'll give a chance, like tomorrow is Thursday. Then Monday, we'll look at the chances of Musa ability. Who are the others? We are yet to hear other names. Well, what I also can inform the public, the Speaker of Buffer Chamber is going through a hearing matter still in Maryland. What are the other names I'm hearing? I'm still here to announce other names who will be contesting, so we'll look at the chances of Musa ability on Monday. But meanwhile, let's play Senator Prince Johnson, who formed on a True Breakfast show, say, well, if my son, I'm going to give him a blessing. Ellen Johnson is the testimony to this. George Weah is a testimony of Prince Johnson. And the later is Joseph Boycott. Yes, this is Senator Prince Johnson.
As long as I'm there. But you know, they go to quit the stage. When the time comes, I will quit. And I will maybe recommend an individual who the people will probably like to replace me.
Do you have that replacement on mind already?
No. I'm sure something that I can find.
Okay, so let me address Senator Johnson. At this time of the year, before that, Nima County will have some other new names as representative. Musa Belete, I got you heard about the processing district number 7. Now he's going to be in the House of Language, Senator Johnson.
And after that, what kind of caucus do you foresee at the 55th legislature?
You see, the election of Musa Belete, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. I'm too much appreciated to the people member in this district for electing him.
District 7.
Election should not only be in theory, it should be in practical. So the people member in District 7 have practically shown that reconciliation is the way for unity. So I'm happy. And I will work with him as our son. And even support him to be speaker. If he decides to run for them.
Oh, you're talking big thing.
Is it Maka? Prince Johnson jumped ahead already. Let's we can take it back a little bit.
Yes.
I'll even support him to be what? Speaker. Like Yomi, no disrespect.
And even support him to be speaker. If he decides to run for them.
Oh, you're talking big thing. You mean you support Prince Johnson? Senator Prince Johnson say, if Musa Belete decides to contest for the speakership, you support him.
We call it back.
See that? I didn't get you.
Musa is not. Why? You know, I'm jumping this in.
Look, Senator, no, man. Senator, hundreds of thousands listen to Lila GB Sport, please. Just Senator, Lila GB Sport. And yeah, if you didn't win it, Lila GB Sport. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's hear you. We didn't get you.
You didn't get you.
If Musa wants to be speaker, we have a full support.
We'll keep that for part 2 on Monday. They say no, sorry, no more GB. Yeah. Say leave it small.
I thought man really winning already, so yeah, man say I saw my GB. Yeah, I'm waiting. Musa wants to be speaker. I'll support Musa.
Okay. Yes, World Bank lifts suspension on the government of Liberia. Another breaking news there. The World Bank. Look, the body politics Liberia is enjoyable. Yes, last week said World Bank suspend, but I'm hearing that yes, World Bank lifts suspension on Liberia following settlement of all areas that were due. So as we wrap it up and bring on our guest shortly, good morning to Councillor Alexandra Zoe, the head of the LACC, Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, LACC. Dear Koti, just hold on. I listened up to you this morning within our news. You had a great press conference yesterday, but tomorrow we'll take more time on this. Asking outgoing government official to declare their assets, to make their assets available. They want Council Zoo. Easy. If you succeed in this one, even those who are outgoing, like Samuel Toyden, tell Liberian people this is what I have in my cover. If you succeed in this one, Councilor Zoe, then Joseph Boyka, those who will be working his government now will also be able to declare their assets. That two things, Maka. If you succeed in the outgoing, and Council is strong. Aaron Martins, I don't know where the Council the Aaron Martins there. Yeah, Council, very good man.
Council, yeah.
Hey, Aaron Martin, try to Council. If you succeed in this one, you're strong.
Well, so I think by law, Olu, this is the right thing to do.
By law is there, but you succeed in it.
Yeah,
she's strong. Council.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
so
it's a right thing.
So it is a kind of standard now that when you are coming to government, you are you declare your assets. When you are leaving government, you also declare. That's why it should be.
Yes, that's how it should be.
So she just gave December 12th as
the deadline
for
December 12th.
Outgoing officials of the government.
The few ones that are going, I know that will go. I mean, Joseph Boyka can retain
to file their assets with the National the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, so that they will know exactly the way you live in now and how much you live in, how you
Council is succeed in one. He's strong. Yes.
So, it's a good initiative.
It's a very good one, but I'm just saying this is Liberia that I do know.
In a civilized society, in a democratic society, these are things to do because all countries are striving for transparency, accountability.
It's very good.
And I mean, that is good. We want to give you our support. Yes, we want to give you our support.
The media there to back you up
in doing this.
If you succeed,
it is a very good initiative. And I know these things are on a book, but sometimes for people to do it, not easy.
So you strong.
Yes, we want to give you our support. So this is what's going to happen. So if the outgoing are declaring their asset, the incoming too will declare their asset.
So if every Kuban will be the one,
what?
100. If you say no, 1 or 2 small for him. You don't go by the 1 or 2. I think that not between here and Gregory. So everyone tell what 100, everyone tell what 100 will know how much AB coming into government way. If you succeed with those, one will go. Anyway, yes, we have our guest, Charlotte Ben Patient this morning. This is the Breakfast Show 96.1. Everybody will get the reaction of Musa ability. Yeah. So Derek Coty will take you for just 2 minutes. Then we'll go to Charlotte. Shaben capture on camera. Charlotte Rogers, founder of Liberia Neuro Inclusive. Yes, let's take Derek Coty on this Musa ability speakership thing quickly. But Monday will have a full blast with this one. Yes, morning.
Good morning. Since you said Monday, you'll be having a full blast on it. I will say many things, but let me just say 2 quick things. I'm in favor of Musa ability for 2 reasons. Number 1, Musa will not accept $30,000 in the name of constituency engagement. I don't think so. He has his own money already. Number 2, Musa will not take $2 million for his office budget as speaker. He will not. I know that very well. This is one of the reasons why I'm praying to God Almighty that the deputy speaker does not get there. He's one of those running. That office of the deputy speaker is $1.5 million. Every year in the name of constituency engagement. And number 2, he will not accept $2 million as budget for the office of the speaker. We'll talk more Monday. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Derek Coty. Man, know the house good. When no go full blast. Yes, Chloe Rogers is our guest right here on the first segment of the True Breakfast Show. Is Holiday, and of course, she is a senior student at Heritage International Academy. Good morning to you. Yes, she's along with a teammate. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so just introduce yourself for the benefit of the listening audience.
Okay, my name is Chloe Rogers. I'm 16 years old. Like you said before, I go to the Heritage International Leadership Academy, and I'm in 12th grade. I'll be graduating by the end of this school year.
Okay, that's good. 16, 12 grade, that's good. Yes, there's a lady close to you. Okay, she's doing it exclusively. Okay, great. So let's talk about upon this invitation. You are the founder of Liberian Neuro Inclusive Day. What is it?
So the Liberian Neuro Inclusive Day is basically a day that brings awareness to the neurodivergent and neurologically disabled Liberians, where basically our aim is to basically make a voice for them, allow them to be heard, because a lot of times in this country they are overlooked and seen as, let's say, of lesser importance, because we only have one neurosurgeon in this entire country, and I feel that's a major problem, given that we could do so much better.
It's a big dream. I mean, like you say, just one neurosurgeon. So, how do you start to come about with this great initiative? Let's go back a little bit. What came to your mind? Very young girl, 16 years in the senior high already, and dreaming big. Let's talk about this. How did this all came about?
So, for the longest time, my dad has been struggling with chronic migraines. So basically, he'll have these bad headaches, and he can't do anything. He can't work when it starts. And then, just recently in September, right before my school could start, I lost my principal due to a neurological complication. She had a brain aneurysm, and when it ruptured, she unfortunately passed away. And when I asked why couldn't anything be done, the only
Charlotte is holding back in tears. I mean, I'm gonna allow you to catch your breath.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so emotional.
Yeah,
you know, at her age, and she's seeing it, and said, "Well, this is like this country only have one neurosurgeon," and yes, Charlotte, just have to hold on. I'm sure you're gonna do this. Yes, hold on. I'm trust you. Yes, you're gonna do this. We'll help you keep your dreams alive. You know, we help you keep your dreams alive. So just hold on. The public listening up to you. You have a very great vision, and this will come up. Yes, let's go back with this. Yes, maybe Maka, I have to ask you this other question to hold back the tears. So since this idea, what are your friends saying? I mean, what are they saying to you? Because it's self-initiative, a very young girl, one of the newest surgeon for our country.
They've been pretty supportive. There has been like some questioning about whether I can do it or not, because going in the doctoral field alone is pretty taxing, and then to become a surgeon and a neurosurgeon, a brain surgeon at that can be pretty rattling. But for the most part, they've been pretty supportive. Even my parents, they support it, and I just hope I can make a change in this country and allow for the neurologically disabled and neurologically divergent people to have their shot at thriving in this country.
So what kind of support do you need to succeed at what you were trying to do?
So it's any support would be valued, really. So currently I'm trying to reach out to policymakers in which they can bring about policies addressing those issues and complications. Maybe they could bring about special education schools for those who have slow learning or learning disabilities. And we're also trying to find various resources like teachers, special education teachers, maybe certain learning courses that can help and that are specifically addressed to those who have those neurological complications.
So are you taking into fact that Liberia is not up to a level like Ghana, Nigeria? We have struggles. You have the vision, but your hands are all tied. You need the experts to come in and make this come to a reality.
Yes, I know. But that's why we just want to start off small and build our presence. And when I go for studies, hopefully by next year, around this time when I go for studies, when I'm done with my studies and come back, hopefully Liberia will be much better than it is now. And we can really start to put in some work and make some valuable changes.
Why do you have such confidence that when you go and come back, Liberia will be better than it is now?
Well, it's not really confidence, but it's more like hope for the country, because the future is not guaranteed. You never know what could happen tomorrow. So it's just, we pray to God that everything works out and everything's better.
So what stage are you with this organization? What activities are you undertaking currently?
So currently, I'm trying to reach out to various people, trying to get the word out for now. Like, I'm currently trying to make videos, newsletters, websites about it, and then we can eventually go into translating those documents and videos into the various Liberian dialects, so that even people who live any part of the country, even if they don't speak English, at least they can understand it and be aware that something's happening.
Okay, so let's talk about this Liberia Neuro Inclusive Day. You plan making it reaching out to various campuses because I guess this idea is soon across the country. There are other determined young kids who have the dream. Yes, I would love to be a neurosurgeon. If Liberia just have one, yes, I too, it can be part of this reality. Let's talk about this Inclusive Day.
So the Liberian Inclusive Day is, well, the mission of it is to raise awareness and foster understanding and celebrate the rich tapestry of the neurodivergent Liberians. So, like you said, we're trying to reach out to many schools also, because earlier I mentioned that some children, even some people, may have learning disabilities. Like, for example, some may be slow learners. That's a neurological disorder. So usually it's not their fault. They just have slower thinking capacity. They take longer to digest information that we would probably just take in the moment it comes out. So it's important to keep in mind that sometimes they may be struggling, because a lot of times kids will want to do it. They'll want to learn, but it's not that they're incapable, but they just can't pick up information as fast.
Okay, they can pick up that fast. And of course, Charlotte Rogers, founder of the Liberian Neuro Inclusive Day. How do people follow this? How do people follow this on follow you on the social media? Do you have a page? Folks listening up to you right now would like to follow some of your great work, your initiative.
Yes. Okay, so firstly, it's Chloe Rogers. But I will try and make some social media platforms. Currently, you can contact the project at liberianeuroday@gmail.com and our website at liberianeuroinclusiveday.org. And I'll try and work towards making some social media platforms, maybe some Facebook, Instagram. I'll talk to my parents. Maybe they can also help me with that, since they know those platforms better, and just try and get the word out there.
Okay.
You want to say more about the day? Do you have a specific day coming up that you will do a ceremony or something, like trying to showcase exactly what you're trying to portray to the public?
So on December 16th, 2023, this coming 16th, at Monrovia City Hall, I'm going to lead a little event to basically jumpstart the annual celebration, the annual national celebration of this day, to bring about awareness and just get more people involved. And the more people that gets involved, the more change we can make in the country.
So who are those high profile guests, for example, policymakers that you intend to invite to that event? Because for you to achieve what you want to achieve, you already mentioned that you want some kind of policies that will protect and provide services for people with these kind of conditions.
So I'm currently still working on the guest list, but there will be people who I know can have somewhat of an influence to bring about these changes and can help me in this aspiration to make Liberia a more neuro-inclusive country.
Okay. Great. Is this something that quickly before we'll take few reaction from the public that you dream about? Will become and catch. I'm hearing your voice in the back. Yes, I mean it's not good for us. This is not something you dream about. That's yes, I want to become a neurosurgeon. Or what Liberia is going through. You make mention of your father.
Yes. So originally, when the idea came into mind, he was the first person that came into. He was the first person I was like, oh, he needs this. Because he can be pretty stubborn sometimes, I'll admit that. But the fact that his migraines, it pretty much affects what he does on a daily. And sometimes he becomes bedridden because of them, splitting headaches. And then the recent event. And then I see some neurologically disabled and neurologically disordered children every day. And I'm like, okay, we only have one neurosurgeon in this country. Something needs to be done, because we can't just make this a norm. Something needs to be done. We need to act on this so that more people have a chance at thriving and hopefully making a difference too in the country.
Okay, yes, hope to make a difference in our country. Yes, we can make this interactive a little bit. I mean, she has a very big dream. Yes, and we have to make it come to reality. Yes, so let's get the lines activated. Shiloh Rogers, founder of the Liberia Neuro Inclusive Day, here with us this morning. Yes, let's hear for the public a little bit.
Yes, so if you want to ask Chloe some questions, you can call on 0770 202579 is the number, and you can ask her specific questions concerning what she's talking about here. So to participate, call on 0770 202579. Yes, that's the number you can call to be a part of the conversation here. Let's see if we can speak to the first person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Alhaji Councilor Yahaya Ikruma.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they just brought me to GS this morning. And first of all, I want to tell her thank you. I want to be one of the first persons to support our vision for this country.
Okay.
I won't die of neurodegenerative problems. Yeah, I'm a victim of that sickness. Being the only one child of the mother, I saw going to have a few weeks to saw a teacher. And it's very, very painful. So this is my number. I want you to share it with her.
Okay. So yeah.
So you can send a
Yes.
text.
Do we announce the number? Then you just do the calling. We just playing our own part. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to be in contact with her and help you whatsoever we have been, so that this thing can become a reality.
All right. So they will announce the number. So you should be attentive and collect the number so that you can call them. Okay. Keep following. Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Kokwesimo Afumi from Lima County.
Nimba.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate you guys. I say I'm a victim. I have an accident. I have a spinal cord injury. And we also work for this. We have one new surgeon in Labro, which is
Dr. Avin Nando. Yes.
Yeah. And my family tried to get me all the country would not have support, so I found it difficult. I'm sitting in wheelchair and I'm not moving. And my thing is that I'm married for a second, and now I stop. No help.
Okay.
So I just want to appreciate her to focus on dream.
Okay.
And God will bless her to move forward.
Okay.
So the owner neurosurgeon in Liberia is Dr. Avin Namdul of the Jackson F. Memorial Regional Referral. Says, I mean, one neurosurgeon in the whole country.
So let's take Blackie. Good morning.
Good morning, Maka, and good morning to Obe and your student press. I may say thank you to her for her dream, and pray that God will give her the strength and the long life that she will be able to go through. For the neurosurgeon, we have two now in Liberia. One just came back from China. He is a medical director now. He's in my church and he's a pastor. So we have two persons.
So is Dr. Simba Vayamba?
One Dr. Bala. He just came back. He just got here last I think 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So we have two now in Liberia.
Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations to her for her dream, and I pray that she go through. And I want to say sorry to her for her father.
All right. Okay, says Deborah Placky. Thanks for joining us this morning.
And this I mean, young girl in the studio need your support some way somehow. When she announced her number, those of you will be calling. We need your positive support. I mean, she have a big dream. Don't let a dream to die.
Okay, let's take this one. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
We're doing fine.
Thank you for the show, and thank you for the great job you're doing. And may I congratulate the young woman. My name is Wia Carpet. I was one of you before, journalist, now a politician.
Okay.
And so may I thank God too much. As an old man, actually, maybe out of ignorance, I'm asking this question. What is neurology, or what is, as a neurosurgeon, what do you do? What sicknesses that come with what she wants to pick up as a study? So that's my question.
That's the other question.
Okay.
We are covered.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Let's see if we can take one more call if we can. Then we'll take parting comments. She will announce her number.
So let me take the final call.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Maka.
Good morning.
And good morning to you, Neil Robert.
Morning.
This is Aloysius Yao from Mikey. I want to thank people for you, along with the child in the studio at online. They're very smart, neurosurgeon, as a dream. But my question, is she better Liberian for access? There is some very different if she is.
Well, Liberian, man. Just that, man.
Chloe Rogers. Okay, so.
Yeah, she found her access funds for different. That's all when a foreign country or foreign study.
Is it bad to sound like that? Yeah.
Okay, no, he just wants to know. It doesn't matter. Do you want
it shouldn't be the concern there.
Chloe, do you want to address that?
Yes, I'm Liberian. I was born at the Catholic hospital.
Okay. And there are some schools. There are some schools who teach the standard English, and don't ask whether you have traveled to the US. That will be the next question, whether you have traveled to America. But kudos to Mary Lauren and others. There are still school systems. Yeah, I mean, go for the center of the case. I mean, that's a good one. Yes, you listen up to the callers. What do you have to say to them?
Okay, so for all of those who have extended their support, I want to thank you very much because reaching this dream, it will be very challenging and taxing, but I want to also thank you. And for the gentleman that asked, what's neurology? Neurology is basically a doctor. Not a doctor, but it's basically this part of biology that focuses on the brain, the spinal cord, and the nervous system. So what neurosurgeons do is that if there are any complications that you have, let's say regarding your brain, maybe there's a tumor growing in your brain, or maybe something happens to your spinal cord, or this, that with your nervous system, they basically take you under surgery to try and fix that and basically try and prolong your stay. Because in reality, doctors, they don't save lives. We just try to prolong it and we just try to relieve your pain. So that's what they're basically aiming to. But this time around, neurosurgeons, they do the thinking aspects and the mental aspects of surgery. So what I'm basically going to be undertaking, I mentioned previously that my principal, she had a brain aneurysm, and that is when you have this buildup of blood in your brain, and when it ruptures, the moment it ruptures, you're gone.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, Nerve. Let's move on. I think try to test, but you okay? I mean, that's a good one. In terms of contact, there's someone's listening up to you. The sudden listeners, and there are people who admire you and you have taken on the bold courage at 16 years, you're in the 12th grade, and with these big dreams, what would like to be a support to you some way, somehow. Won't you mind announcing the number that they can call you or send you a message?
So you can contact me or you can contact this initiative at 05505085254. I'll say it again, 055085254.
Okay, any final word from you as we take leave of you this morning?
Any final words? Well, I want to thank you guys for having me, firstly, and I guess I want to remind you guys, come to City Hall if you want to support this movement. December 16th, this coming December 16th, City Hall, and basically just try and support those who are neurologically complicated and try and spread awareness for them, because you never know what they're going through and they're trying their hardest too sometimes, but maybe the odds might not be in their favor. So just try and lend your support to them also.
That's good. I don't know whether someone is asking you didn't get the number correctly. Do you want to call it again, please?
Okay. The number is 05505085254. Okay. The number is 05505085254.
Thank you so much. We'll definitely stay in touch and get on track and help you keep your dreams alive. Yes. This is the Breakfast Show 96.1. I intend to cue the song here. It's by Peter Cole. It's called Still Alive. It's a very nice song. 9:15 we have our last segment. Still Alive.
I woke up sound and strong this morning. A lot of questions on my mind. It's to you, it's to we keep
Anna Sibo Wise. Yes, and that's my aunt, and doing it for her husband here this morning, Mr. Nimna J. Wise, celebrating his birthday on today. And our friend, media colleague William K. Howard of Cool FM is also celebrating his birthday on today. Happy birthday to all of you. Augustine Sa will be celebrating on tomorrow. Alongside the President-elect Joseph Newman Boakai, November 30, 2023. Yes, it's great to be on air. This is Truth FM. Viola Whitfield, Margibi County. How you call that community? Nidowin? Yeah, somewhere around there. She's celebrating her birthday today as well. Yes, so I love to say happy birthday to you, Viola Whitfield.
And this is a nice song, Peter Cole. Let me say good morning to Mrs. Fatu Shaw. It's great you are back in Liberia. You know, she got caught up in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yes, I was so thinking.
In the curfew?
Yeah, in the curfew, man. Mrs. Fatu Shaw, welcome. Your husband, Abraham Shaw, happy holiday. Emmanuel Shaw, yes, the entire family there, man. We're so worried about the old man. Yes, in the curfew. Yeah, as soon as they lift it up, first thing.
Curfew too about him.
Yeah. Yeah, folks, it's the breakfast show on 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia, Truth FM. Good morning to all of you listening, wherever you find yourself. Good morning, happy holiday. Mr. and Mrs. D. Marcos James, Maryland Center, Bannersville. I'd like to say good morning to you, Michael James, and of course, all the Arsenal fans. Yes, Champions League tonight. Yes. Goodbye. I see the fans say. Good morning, Sterling Harris. Yes, good morning to all of you. It's holiday. Take time as you go out there. Let's have a great time. November 29. The people go on beaches. Take your time. Don't go swim. And we don't want no casualty, all of that. Yeah, so please take your time as you drive your way through this holiday. Good morning to you, Sister Barry Lorraine. I've been greeting you for a very long time. How you doing this morning, Sister Lorraine Brown? Yes, my mentor. Good morning to you. Happy holiday to you. Yes, Peter Ninswa. Peter, how you doing this morning? Yes, good family. All of you listening up to the breakfast show. Shortly will bring on our second segment guest right here on Truth FM, the heart and soul of Liberia. My name is Oni Roberts, and of course, Maka right here until 10 o'clock this morning. Peter Cole, this voice sounds like the voice in the wilderness. Orange Liberia say happy November 29. Get 50% discount on every orange morning you transact today. Yes, keep recharging the 143. You see what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. This is Peter Cole, stay alive.
This station rules the nation. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Do we care? Do we worry about the way this world is going? About the million things I said. Do we dream of another somewhere lower in the sky? Do we want to keep surviving? What about music? What about children? What about nature's quest to stay alive? Stay alive, restless. Stay alive, restless. Oh, why, one mercy.
And let's say good morning to Alfonso Gay, Managing Director of the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation. Happy holiday. Walker Hullick. Good morning to you, Alfonso Gay. Emma Metier Glasgow. Good morning to you, Emma Glasgow.
Joy spill on river of blue, and right we sing. If history has taught us no lessons, is our need to teach you truth. Will the rain be destroying? What about music? What about children? What about steps and novelty? It's made of life, restless, restless. It's made of life, restless.
Let me joke you off this guy. I know Patrick Okai will be laughing. This big brother Peter Cole. I mean, Peter has a very unique voice. Yes, I don't know. If you have good taste for Liberian music, this one, then I mean, he's gonna have some kind of exceptional taste. This is a nice song. Peter, says the man hate Dakar. Love me, my man, still there. Peter Cole, look, Peter is a very gift to music. The man broke through Senegal. You know what it takes to feature or use in Dove, all those top guys in Senegal. Tima Wonton and Papa Wimba and all of it. Peter Cole, no, that again.
And the question is why he doesn't.
No, and another thing again, Maka, he feels respected with his music. Senegal cherish him.
Okay.
Yes. But when this guy returned home, this Peter Cole guy, when he caught a concert, place can be empty. Yeah. Man, look, guys, but outside there, the respect is still high.
Anywhere that treats you good is your home.
Yeah.
Anywhere
the last event Peter had there was last year, Maka. The city hall, empty. But he said, well, when I'm having event in Senegal, see how the place can be jam-packed. Amen. Anyway, Peter Cole is a nice one. Yes, the Japanese alumni.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, so 5 years for a little bit with this one. Happy pre-birthday, President-elect, JMB. Yeah, the whole social media will take it tomorrow. Yeah. When Amara made one post, it can be easy.
But rehab as executive community, I think I need to move rehab. Any political ambition.
Rehab been a VIP era.
Yeah. So I think if I have any,
you'll move the rehab.
Yeah, I'll move the rehab.
A bundle of surgery is not the same price as compared to the one dying tomorrow. Yeah.
No, but I was at No Stress. I think 2 nights ago.
Okay, I won't be like Esther Walker.
The only problem I had is
Esther Walker drank one.
The only problem I had is that normally we can pass in front of the public place.
Yeah.
But then this time it's restricted now, so you gotta pass at the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
But John, we have to restrict the team too.
Yeah. Then
before the way to park right in front of the house.
Yeah.
So just about restricted.
You know that we have been. You know when National Election Commission announce things can change.
So the way for you to just go straight in.
No, you can just pass it down now. What?
Protocol change, yo.
Yes, protocol change.
We move.
That level change.
Every new level is a new one. It's a new devil.
Yeah. Level change.
Level don't change.
And level don't change.
Level don't change. It don't change. Not happening. Who's how you come on? Level don't change. Now Maka Sabi be president. Yeah, you know you're Maka be president.
But do you know that the old man can really speak
Creole? Yeah. Maka from Bogota.
One Curtis was doing an interview with him and the Papa was speaking Creole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is he been chipping it?
You hope he hasn't.
Yeah, we
make it anyway.
We come up boys that will get pass through.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, so again, like we said this morning, thanks to all of you who are following us this morning. We have with us this morning. I'm already. one of the alumni from Japan. He has gone there to study about non-formal education. What is it? He's here this morning to tell us more. His name is Mr. James Foley Say, and coincidentally, I don't know how to say it. He's the husband to our media colleague and friend. So yes, we yeah. The she myself was born on September 10th, the same birthday. Yeah, so good morning to you, Madam. Madam Orita, if you are following us this morning, thanks for joining us. I know you will follow, except if you are on air. Yes, because she works at Equas Radio as well. So yes, good morning to you, Mr. Sai. It's great to have you this morning.
Everyone, it's a very good morning to you all. We say that in Japan, when you go, the first thing you do is Ohio gozaimasu.
Okay. So what does that? Is it to say good morning?
Yes, Ohio gozaimasu, it means good morning.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us just before we go into details about this whole non-formal education stuff, the opportunity to go to Japan and study. We want to know a bit detail of who is Mr. James Foley Say.
Wow. So my name is James Foley Say. I'm a Liberian, born from Bomi County. I went to my high school at the William V.S. Tubman High School on the 12th Street. I graduated 1996. And then I also graduated from the University of Liberia, where I did accounting as my major in management as a minor from the College of Business and Public Administration. While I was there, I was also fortunate to work with the Ministry of Education, where I'm still working. I work as the fee supervisor at the district level. And then later on, after the CEO then saw my work, and he was so interested in my work, and he applied for me that I should be transferred to the central office. So on December 11, 2011, I was transferred to the Ministry of Education central office. Then when we were on Broad Street, and from Broad Street, we moved 3rd Street. From 3rd Street, we were between 3rd Street and 19th Street, and currently we are at the ministerial complex. I'm also a pastor, an associate pastor for the administration at the Grace and Glory International Church there on the 2nd Street. I have lived almost every part of this city, but currently I live on the Ralphie Highway, Ocean View Community of Boys Town and Lower Monkey County. So I'm a Gola boy. Back as me. Thank you so much. This is James Foley Say.
Okay. So Gola, I had it, hear people speaking that dialect. I don't know whether they don't like to speak it or they are not manning around other people. So how do you say good morning in Gola, for example?
You say Maka.
Okay, that's great. So I just wanted to make sure that you are a real Gola man.
I want to say something. I'm married to Mrs. Orita Bono Say. She worked with the Equas Radio. We have 6 children.
I said that already. Yeah, so it's great to be here. But most importantly, let's talk about this issue of non-formal education, because normally we talk about formal education and informal education. That's the thing we always hear. But this non-formal education, which category is that?
First of all, let me appreciate you. Let me appreciate the Truth FM family for hosting me this morning. I really appreciate it from the bottom part of my heart. Yes, I really appreciate it. And I'm so happy to be here this morning to share my experiences with the Liberian people. And I hope that this will not be my first last time. But let's go to business. Education has about 3 major components. We have the formal type of education, and we have the informal type of education, and then we have the non-formal education also as another type.
Okay, are you there?
the formal type of, can I go to explain a bit about this?
Yes, exactly. Please do that.
The formal type of education is following the normal conventional way where people registered, go and you take your entrance, and then you start maybe from kindergarten, which is you spend like 3 years, then you pass, you go to elementary, you spend 6 years from first, second, third, all the way to sixth grade is 6 years, and then 7, 8, 9, 3 years, 10, 11, 12, 3 years, and then university is 4 years. So that's this kind of a structure we have in Liberia, and that is the normal formal way. You sit in the classroom, they teach you, they test you, they exam you, and then they do what we call formative assessment and summative assessment with you, and so forth. That's the normal way of education, the formal way. Then the informal way of education is also where we learn by doing, for instance, riding bicycle, cooking, and so forth. These are something that you are born with and something, all right? But the non-formal way is the where you go to acquire skill, and where you go to learn something that will benefit you. If you choose not to go to the formal way and you want to go the non-formal way, the non-formal way complement that of the formal way. The non-formal way, you go to learn skill, you go to learn something, or you do something that you will get benefit from, that will benefit you, your family, and then you can be able to pay your children's school fee, your child's school fee, and so forth. But in Liberia, it's quite different from that of Japan, where I did my study. In Liberia, we having where you pay some money and you go, like you want to learn electricity, you want to learn carpentry, masonry.
So is it the same thing that we are just referring to as TVET, for example?
Yes, it's almost like TVET, alternative education, but in Japan, the non-formal education there is quite different. Yes, places you go to do the TVET, you pay money, all right? But in Japan, it's quite different. In Japan, the non-formal education is a bigger umbrella. So under the non-formal education there in Japan, you have the TVET, you have the alternative education, and you have the adult education, and you have all of aspects like community learning centers and so forth. A lot of things, culture, maintaining, how to maintain our culture, how to promote our culture, and so forth.
Okay, that's great. But just before you can say more details about what you envision for Liberia, especially when it comes to the non-formal education sector, share your experience with us, how you went through this training, going to Japan and all of that.
Hi. So it really may say hi. When you tell I say hi. Anytime you tell us, say hi, me yes.
Okay.
Hi, yeah. So first of all, let me be grateful and appreciate JICA Liberia, the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA Liberia. They are here in Liberia. They've been here for quite a long time now, and they are having their office at the UN building, and they have this program and where people apply to undergo certain training. So I was one of those that were fortunate to have benefited from their scholarship. September 3rd, I left from Liberia, and it was too interesting. And there were about 3 persons that applied, and it was the grace of God that took me from here. I never took a single cent from Liberia, and here, though I work with the Ministry of Education, the JICA sponsor everything. And as soon as they sent my letter of acceptance, it was a tearing something. And then the foreign day, they sent my ticket, they pay for everything. I was to travel to Accra to be there for like 5 days, where I will acquire my visa, and then I will leave from Accra to Addis Ababa and to Edeition, South Korea, then to Narita International Airport to go to Tokyo Center. So I want to bless God so much for that. That was a great experience. So I left Liberia on the 3rd of September. It was on a Sunday. I went at the Roberts International Airport, and then by 3:15 the Air Cote d'Ivoire came, and then I got in the plane. When the plane left, it went way in the sky. I started crying.
Really?
I started crying because it was my first time, riding plane to go to very far distance. Though I rode a plane before during and on meal time, to go to San Meridian and other places. So when the plane reached way up, because I was so afraid, the plane started shaking, and I started crying. I said, "Oh God, I'm going to leave my beautiful wife, my church girl." So I started crying. Later on, I came to myself and said, "No, I'm a pastor. Jesus Christ is in control." And then we left from here. We went to Conakry, Guinea. I saw Conakry. We spent like 30 minutes in Conakry, Guinea. And then we left from Conakry, Guinea. We went to Koufé Ponje International Airport in Cote d'Ivoire. Go and see airport. Hey, go and see airport. And you just imagine, it was I alone. With God by my side and my ticket, it was I alone. The people just say, "You gotta go." And it was the help of my wife. Really, if I left with I alone, I would come to miss the opportunity. But my wife said, "Go. Though you don't have no money, your office don't get you no money, go." So, and then I took that challenge. I went, and then from there, from Cote d'Ivoire, we flew. We changed another plane. I got another plane, and then we went to Accra. Oh yes, when I reached to Accra, to Kotoka International Airport, I started crying. I said, "Oh my God, thank you so much." When I reached there was somebody there. After I passed through the security checkpoint, everything, the immigration, they checked my passport, everything, they cleared me. And then I was following instruction, asking question. One of the things you know is that follow instruction, ask question. Ask question, follow instruction. These are good ethical behavior. Follow instruction, ask question. And so I asked question, and then I passed through, and I went to where to get my bag, because I was to stay in Accra for like 5 days. And then later on, I saw my bag jumping up from some kind of fraternity thing. Oh,
Yes, and then you landed in Japan.
And when I got my visa on Thursday, then on Friday I left Accra the 8th of September, and then I started going to.
Is that your phone ringing? Yeah, please try to mute it, please. It's giving feedback. Yeah, so I mean, let's. Mm-hmm.
8, I went to Addis Ababa. We spent like 1 hour 30 minutes in Addis Ababa, and then we left Addis Ababa in the night. Just imagine, I slept in the Ethiopian airline 921. Yeah, I think that's the number, 921 or 927. That's the airline number. And then we flew whole night, and then the next morning by 6 something we arrived in Incheon, South Korea. And then we spent a few hours there, and then we left from South Korea, and then we landed by 8:35 at Narita International Airport in Japan. My brother, I shed tears. I tell you,
why are you always crying?
The thing is that when you are in Liberia, it's quite different. When you begin to travel and begin to see places, and you see where you're coming from, if you are not really strong, you will really cry. And I did cry. And then right away after I passed through the immigration procedure and everything, I came outside, and then somebody was there. At each of the airport, the people have my name there. And one of it that made me cry again, that in South Korea, I have never been before. When I reached, I saw my name and my picture was there. Oh, Jim 46 will be in this airplane. He's going to Japan. And I said, yes, I carry one my visa.
So that's the kind of system in place that, that was great. So let's talk about the training itself.
Yes, the training, JICA is very good. When I arrived at the Tokyo headquarters of the JICA International Cooperation Agency, was a good sightseeing too. And then this is the course, as you can see here. This is the course. This is the course name: Non-Formal Education, the Learning Opportunity, Leaving No One Behind. This was the course I went to do.
Okay.
Yes, and that course is this particular course is so interesting. Mr. Davis, system and control is very, very important, and following policy is very, very important. So I was in class with people from Cambodia, Hans Chesavan from Cambodia, and I was in class with a Pakistani Dosa Ramsey, in class with somebody from Sri Lanka, Melika from Sri Lanka.
So you were the only Liberian on that program?
Yes, only Liberian, and somebody from Vanuatu. So from Vanuatu, the Ministry of Education. So the program is so important, and it really touched my heart. And this is why I told the people that when I return, after going through 1 month of intensive study, my concept, my way of doing things, my way of thinking changed completely.
Okay.
Told them that when I return, I will not rest. I will engage the media, I will engage people, stakeholders, and so forth. So there in Japan, let me share my experience a little bit. There in Japan, we learn about community learning centers where the program there is run by educational experts, and the non-formal education there was enacted into law by 1945. Was enacted into law. They made a law that they have to create an opportunity where everybody will learn. What are old, young, you will learn something to benefit yourself. So it is very free. They have the big building, big centers where people go, and you just go, you put your knee down, you say, and maybe you want to learn the language, the Japanese language. Well, that was the first center that I went to.
Okay.
Yes, you go there, you say you want to learn the Japanese language. They're having the older folks there. They are there teaching the Japanese language, translating it into novels. So it's like in Liberia, we have Letrado. All right. So, and they teach you the language. The next center that went in the Tokyo area was a center where the people teach the culture. They teach their culture. They teach the young people their culture.
Okay.
Yes, they teach them how to respect people, how to bow down. The Japanese are very culture minded, and they teach them how to cook their food, how to look at their culture, something, and it was so unique. We have to maintain our culture. Then and after that, we left. I spent like 4 days plus almost like 5 to 6 days there in Tokyo, and from there I moved to Sendai. Sendai is in the Miyagi prefecture. All right, it's the capital city of Miyagi. At Sendai, we went to so many places. As you can see here, I moved over to Sendai. When we go to Sendai, they can give you the welcome to Sendai. Sendai is a very beautiful city. There too, we saw a lot of things. They took us to where the tsunami took place in 2011. They show us the place. You see how the people maintain their museum and other places. And then they took us to another place in Shiruku. They call it place Shishurura. All right, it's in the east part of Yamagata. They took us to Yamagata and they show everything you do it theory and practical. All right. And then we saw how the older folk, the community residents cooperate together in order to see their community clean. In order to see their community clean, the government alone cannot do everything. The residents of Shirokawa, they form themselves into a cooperative, going from house to house, community to community, in order to clean their community. And the place is clean, neat. All right, and then from there we went to one other place where we saw, or they call it play, or Yeshujima, and then this other NPO is subsidized by the government. All the particular places are run by educational professionals, experts, but the government subsidizing them.
Okay.
So the people that go there, the younger folks that go there, you don't pay a cent. It's free, absolutely free. You just go there. Maybe if you want to learn how to for instance, to cook. All right. And this is why you see restaurants all over in Tokyo, all over in Japan. The restaurants are so many, cafes and other places are so many, because the young people go there. After you go, you learn, they empower you to go and do your own, to go and settle. all right, to go and start your own business. After you complete your training, you go and then they settle you. So I saw all these things, and then from there we went to the last place. We went second to the last. We went to Yoshijima, where we have an MPO there, where they do what we call community development and human resource development. They go in the community and then they recruit people that are not doing nothing, people that are not working, and encourage them to come together and they work. The people involved in agriculture. I saw rice farm, I saw beans farm, I saw corn farm, and then these agriculture produce are then when they do it, they harvest it, and then they sell it, and they help support the school, the local community school that there. They help the teacher, they buy book bag for the students and school feeding, and it is so unique and so beautiful. And I started thinking about my home. Then the next day again we went as Kisunoma. Kisunoma is within they're in the Miyagi, but it's way on the Pacific Ocean. Kisunoma is a beautiful place where the 2011 March. This is the picture of Kisunoma, as you can see here. It's called Kisunoma City. Okay. Yes. So here is Kisunoma City. Is in the Miyagi region, as you can see. It's on this brochure, and that's the fishing region of Japan. And then they show us how the people work together to fishing to make life better. And then they took us to the museum. When I went at the museum too, after the earthquake of 2011, the tsunami, where thousands of people were swept away by the ocean. You know, Japan, one of the things they are really exposed to there is the earthquake, tsunami and earthquake. And you know, and 2011, a lot of life were lost. Then the next thing is I saw that the DRRM, the disaster or risk reduction management. How can the community help people that are involved in disaster, like here in Liberia, fire, flood, and other things? These are things that are common here. And I saw how people work together, how school work together, how students work to help people, how community people work together, the cohesiveness, the coexistence, the understanding, the love, the unity, and you know, love for country, patriotism, love for one another. I really saw it there in Japan, and it really amazed me. So
that is great. So what have you come with? You said through the course of this training, it changed your thinking, it changed your mindset about certain things. So now, what revolution have you brought?
Yes, as I said, the first thing is that you cannot run a country based on family matter or friendship. If you run a country based on family business and friendship, something that country cannot be vibrant. Then also I saw policy implementation. Anything you want to do, any organization, you should form a policy law that will guide the implementation of that particular organization. Very important. System and control. You got to be intentional. You got to be deliberate. All right, to form a system and control. So if you say this, don't waste there on the street. Nobody should waste there. Don't park deck on the street. And then it can bring about cleanliness and other things. I saw people that are very organized sector. I saw cleanliness. I saw neatness in every place I went. I saw what we call motivation, innovation, and creativity. I saw timeliness. I saw social education, equity, equality, relevance, and other things. And these are things that are copied from there that I will not rest until we will talk, and see our people here in Liberia continue to change. I saw citizen contribution, community taking charge of their own establishment, all right, forming community learning centers. I saw where the people design courses that meets the individual level, what they want to learn, and teaching the culture for respect, and people collaborating, working together for the common goal, the common good. Okay, I saw people using the SWOT analysis to achieve objective, where everybody here, we have our strength and we have our weaknesses and opportunity threats. That is SWOT analysis, and to achieve your goal. And everything you do, my brother, you have to be intentional and using common sense, which is creativity, women involvement, and so forth. And these are These are things I saw, and I pray that Liberian under the sound of my voice, they will continue to see on the social media and continue to hear me, that we can put into practice. You don't have to copy, you don't have to bring Tokyo here, you don't have to bring Japan here, but we can copy some good examples and begin to live together. Like for instance, if the government will not come and clean in your community. So when the community is bushy, let the community join together and clean the community. Like for instance, at Rawa International Airport, when you're driving, coming, by now that whole place will be brushed. All the community around that place will brush the place. All right, like
you mean the roadside, for example?
Roadside, yes. All the community along that roadside. So I mean,
I remember when I was a little child coming up, because I grew up in the interior. This corporation that people used to do. The town people used to always brush along the way. It always used to be like that, but I don't know what is happening.
We don't know what happened with the mindset. Our mindset, we need to change our mindset. Liberian people, we need to work together cohesively, coexistently. We need to love one another, to work together.
So what mandate did you come with? For example, JCA provided the opportunity upon graduation from the program and said, well, you are ambassadors, go in your country. What mandate did the institution send you, the participants or the beneficiaries, with back to your countries?
Yes. So say hi. So before you graduate, you have to come up with an action plan. How will you use the knowledge, the idea that you acquired? How will you use it or in your country? So my action plan I came with is that yes, though we have a non-formal sector here, but they are separate. How can we come up with a general holistic policy document which incorporate all the aspects of non-formal education? Thank you so much. I just have the vice president for the Japanese Alumni Association just joining me, Mr. Abbott. Thank you so much. He's just joining me.
Why is he? But in Japan, they tell you people about timeliness as well.
But he lives almost there on the Bush Island. I think he lives far off from there. So Mr. Abbott is here. He will talk more about JALEP, the Japanese Alumni Association. So as this is what I'm doing. I told them also that I will take the media, I will engage the media to spread the news about cleanliness, to spread the news about policy implementation, to spread the news about working together, supporting one another, not tearing one another apart, forming a system and control. These are things I told them I'm gonna do. And I came back with this beautiful, as you can see, this is my specialized certificate from the Japanese International Cooperation. This is my certificate acquired there, as you can see here. This is anybody that graduated from Japan, when they come to say, oh, I want to Japan and for training and human resources development. This is kind of a certificate they gave you, signed by the president. All right. So we are back here. I came as a specialized person in a promotion of NFE, buttressing the Japan idea. The people are helping us here, so we need to promote them. So
okay. So let me let me welcome you said the vice president?
Yeah, he's a vice president for JALEP, the Japanese Alumni Association of Liberia.
Okay, Mr. Vice President, welcome to you came late. Tell us your name.
Well, Maka, thank you. My name is Albert Zogbe. I'm privileged to serve as vice president for the JALEP Alumni Association of Liberia.
Tell us more about that association.
The association is the conglomeration of beneficiary or ex-participant of the JICA co-creation program, an initiative that is sponsored by the Japanese government as part of its overseas development cooperation. And so across line ministry and agency and even members of the private sector, you have the members and beneficiaries of this program coming together and say, okay, can we organize ourselves with the skills and opportunities we have in Japan to replicate that in our Liberian society, so that the Japanese culture, the Japanese way of life can also be part of our Liberian society? Because, mind you, the essence of this opportunity is to ensure that we have what we call the intercultural development and the issue of mutual respect when it comes to international cooperation. So that is the perspective from which this organization was established. Officially, it was established around 2018, and we are grateful to our predecessors who set the pace for creating a vibrant organization that will have a working institution, a constitution that we are now using as organic tools for our operations. And it has been a challenge because across the country we have the membership of this association is more than 800 persons, because this corporation has been supporting the Liberian government and its citizens since as far back as 1974. And so because of the initiative, you will realize that several persons in different sectors of our country have benefited from this initiative. But since 1974, it was not established as an association. It took young individuals, innovative individuals, vision-minded, that study why it's okay. Let's elevate the discourse from just becoming benefiting and coming to our respective institutions and then quietly sitting down, but organizing ourselves together and jointly making interventions. So you notice that, for example, some months back in last year, we were involved with the issue of clean-up campaign along the Japan's freeway, providing cleanliness awareness with the communities along the corridor of our partners involved, helping us to do that. And all of the members from different ministry agencies, members of the Liberian National Police, were all part of that process. And this year, for instance, we had our involvement has been engaged with the issue of the peace awareness with pre-elections and post-elections non-violence issues. We had radio appearances talking to community residents, talking to young people, students, so as to not involve themselves with the issue of elections violence. Because we all know that where there is violence, the opportunity we have today to travel to Japan to benefit from other programs, we want to have it for other countries to even support us. Like, for instance, I come from the Ministry of Public Works perspective. I work with the Ministry of Public Works as a resettlement action plan officer in the Division of Environmental Social Safeguard. And I was in Japan 2019 learning about public participation and consensus building in resettlement of public work projects across the country. So with that experience we had and the commemoration of ourselves as members of the association, we said, okay, we cannot watch elections just go ahead without us making our voices heard in terms of issues that will ensure that we have a violent-free elections and that we have a peaceful transition that will allow the country to move smoothly. Because only in peace we can have stability, we can have a human resource capital developed. So that's just a little what we've been doing. And for the fact that the support has been just not only in public work or infrastructure sector, the support is also in the health sector. You listen to Mr. Sayre, who just returned, it's in education sector. The support is in agriculture sector, health sector, and all across the various sectors of our country. So we are very grateful to the Japanese government for such a wonderful initiative to support our country.
Yes, you talk about some impactful initiatives you have been undertaking. The recent one being the peace initiative for election and post-election thing. We are at a level where the election outcome is being peaceful. What next for the association?
So what next for the association is that we intend to have a community outreach initiative wherein we talk about the issue of health, and specifically the issue of mental health awareness. As you are aware, Maka, all across our country, the issue of drugs addiction has become an endemic issue. So as an organization, we have members of our organization at the Ministry of Health. We're interested to know that the director of mental health at the Ministry of Health is a member of our organization and a very key member too. Okay. So we intend to tap on the expertise of our professional colleagues across the different ministries to ensure that we move into communities. We have earmarked few communities. We earmarked few communities, and then once the plan is finalized, we'll also reach out to the children family to let you know as to which of the community we are going to talk about the issue of drugs and substance abuse and its effect on communities. So we are finalizing that particular arrangement, and when it is done, trust us, you will get the information from the association. We'll tell you that.
How do you intend to get support for that? Because it will require maybe funding to do that. How do you intend to get that?
So most of what we do is from the widow's mite of our membership, and also we are very grateful for the support that we have received from the field office of JICA in Monrovia. The Ghana field office through the office branch here in Monrovia support our initiatives. In fact, our first major non-violence election media appearance was supported by them. They provided funding. We had our second General Assembly that we had in Grand Bassa were also supported it. Plus what we generated among ourselves as members in terms of dues contribution and other things like that. So in terms of funding, yes, we are open to receive support and from well many Liberian organizations that are interested in the development of our country in all sectors, because we intend to not just restrict ourselves on the basis of coming and what you learn across your ministry and agency, just keeping yourself in that confine. We intend to ensure that we replicate that. I heard you asking the question about in your organization, you talk about time. If there is nowhere out that is so time conscious, I think the Japanese are time conscious people. Unfortunately, my appearance here at the hour that I got in was as a result of one, the notice I got served the notice very late, and I had another engagement this morning because the president of our organization resides in Grand Bassa County, as you're aware. He was one time awarded as the best principal of the year in Liberia. He's in Grand Bassa County, coming to the Ministry of Education. He's the president. And so when he referred to me that the vice president you need to appear on a show through FM, I had another engagement. I don't have to merge the 2 times together to fit in. But when it comes to time consciousness, I think Japan or the Japanese scholars are some of the people in.
I knew you were going to make that clarity by all costs. However, I think that is good. What role can your association play in opening up similar opportunities for other young people in Liberia?
So the thing about it is that this program is such a different program, and the manner and form in which people benefit is different from other programs. However, normally there is this opportunity. For example, Japan have a lot of opportunity. For example, the MEX scholarship, MEXT, it's a scholarship program from the Japanese government. Also, it can all be published online. And so we encourage Liberians to apply for that opportunity, because now we are expanding the scope of this organization beyond just the JICA's short-term training programs. We have gone to the level where we have people that have benefited from the ABI scholarship program also. At Firestone, for example, we have a beneficiary of the ABI scholarship program who went to Japan and got a master's degree in Japan, right? Other beneficiaries are also in that program we speak. We also have enough beneficiaries of the organization that is over another group called the crime change, right? It's another professional organization also. He got a master's degree and a Ministry of Finance. So the opportunity I say online, those are not within ministry and agencies, and they also come through ministry and agencies from the perspective of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and it is sent to the ministry and agencies for people to apply. And once you apply, you meet the necessary benchmark qualification, you are opportunity to go and benefit. So it's an open initiative, but again, I encourage us Liberians to make use of the internet. I will tell young people, there's a reason why the internet is coming at a time where other countries are already going to far ahead of us. It's because they wanted us to get prepared to explore opportunities. Now that the opportunities are here, we need to make use of those opportunities and ensure that we pursue what necessary it takes to acquire skills. So yeah, JICA is involving to empowering other people, and I know that as we have transitioned, a lot of these opportunities they come up, and I encourage people to do that. Let me give you a classic example of some of our membership at the institution that is doing very well in Liberia. One of the institutions, NAFA, right? We have several members at NAFA, which is the National Aquaculture and Fishery Authority of Liberia. Several of our members are there also. So I'm just trying to give you a link of our institution as to how broader our institution membership is, and that's how we are trying to ensure that we encourage people to participate in the activity of our organization.
Okay, that is good. Let's hear from the public. We got less than 10 minutes to go, so we can interact with members of the public, and after that you can come in with your comments and we can close the interview. 0770-202-579 is the number. We have our guests here this morning. They are sharing their experience in Japan and what they've learned there. How can they bring similar ideas here amongst Liberians, and as well as the impact of the Alumni Association here this morning. So 0770-202-579 is the number. You can call if you have any question to ask and you want to make comments. You can call on 0770-202-579 is the number you can call to participate on the show this morning. Let me take this first caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Maka and David, and good morning to the studio guests.
Good morning, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Philip Kisami. I'm joining from Boston community. And Maka, let me use the medium to appreciate your studio guest. But I think just him more, let me say that the informal education, I think this is how we call it, but I think it's not informal, non-formal, and formal. I think that's just the way they give the name to it independent, but it is informal and the formal education. But I think at that side they call it non-formal education because, and I think from I've been monitoring since you planned the whole thing. There are not been no different definition or no different practical explanation of the non-formal. I think it is here informal because in the mention of the issue of people programs and other programs. So it is the informal and the formal education, like we always say, but probably in defense, the nomenclature there is different. Like we call it informal, they call it non-formal. So I think that's one thing you speak about.
Okay, I think yes, he will provide some little clarity on that, so that you can get it out better. 0770202579. This caller. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please lower your receiver.
Yes. Yeah, I'm Captain Anthony Davis, calling from Young Girls City.
Which city?
Young Girls.
Where is that?
Greenville, Channel.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know, when you come back, will you have a space in the government to work for that training?
Okay, but most of them who benefited, they were already working in various government institutions. When they got the opportunity, they came back. Some of them are still working in the government.
Okay, then I'm speaking from Greenville, but I live in Boston, Green County. We also have an organization in Lower County where every first Saturday we sweep all our streets and go in the community. So one day we want to get in contact with you to kind of speak to our group.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's a community initiative. That's good. I think he mentioned that as well. 0770202579. We can just take two more calls on the show this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead. Please lower the volume of your receiver, please.
All right, I'm already doing that. Thank you very much. I'm Afi Fongwe, a resident of West Point. And a student of the United Methodist University. I called this morning to admonish the speakers in studio. They spoke lengthily, but it's good that at times the team visit various university campuses in order to provide these ideas surrounding the scholarship to GPA. So I look forward to seeing them at the United Methodist University anytime soon. As a matter of fact, I am the Vice President of the Student Representative Council of the United Methodist University.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the final one. Good morning. Okay, that one slip off. Let me take Tosia. Good morning.
Good morning, Maka. How are you, Chief?
I'm doing great.
Good morning to your guest.
I'm just hearing you since the end of the election.
Apparently, you are not very following it. Unfortunately, most fortunate at time when I call the radio.
What kind of defensive posture is that? Go ahead. I'm just pulling your legs.
This is Emmanuel Tosia. I'm joining you from District 6. Basically, I think, Maka, I most appreciate you, most especially. You have so much new interest in the young people. So to extend an invitation to the two distinct young colleagues in studio and who are brilliantly articulating some of the things they have seen out there, especially Japan, and encouraging young brothers and sisters, calling on community, society, to see how best they can cultivate soup so that together we can make our community better. Because if our community and society is better, each and every one of us will take pride in it. So I want to say thank you so much, Maka, for the human sensitive program this morning.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me just squeeze in the last one for the efforts. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Chris to Ajero, Portland, Wisconsin. Thank you so much for your serious. I want to understand all of those things they are acquired from Japan. Are they willing to create institution that other young people will let us follow that?
To establish an institution?
Yeah.
Okay, I will not answer for them. I'm not a PRO. You listen to the callers.
Yes, let me appreciate you, Maka, and all the quarter that called in this morning. I'm so happy. Let me tell you, my fellow Liberian, Liberia can be better than any other country in the world if really we love this nation. If we really go out there and see something and come and take the media and try to educate the public, we can be better. Liberia can be better. We can do better. We have good experienced young Liberians that are in this country that just sitting down and they're just waiting for the opportunity. And let me tell you, and if you're learning anything, learn it to the best of your ability. Believe in yourself, have self-confidence, get a goal and run towards a goal. It won't be easy though, but believe in yourself that you can add of value to the development of our nation. We need our country to be better. And as I said, if we engage ourselves into community initiative and cleaning around our community, loving our country. Look at red light. Whenever I pass red light, I shed tears. People sitting there in
You already quick on sharing tears.
people sitting there in dirt, selling. People like in water sound. Look at what Douala. People sitting there on the road, and and so forth. I mean, we need to act like human beings. We are created in the image and likeness of God. We are decent people. We are good. Liberia is one of the sweetest nations on planet Earth. But look at 176 years old. Can we not do more better thing than where we are? Let us forget about the past now and start now and look at the future. But together, every one of us need to put our hands on the deck to see Mama Liberia become better.
Okay, that's Mr. Vice President. This will be your parting comment as we are out of time now.
Yeah, I know. I mean, thank you first, Maka, and thank you to the Renaissance Communication Incorporated family. I mean, we are grateful for this opportunity you've afforded also appear on your platform this morning. And we can assure you that this is our debut, and we'll always be around here to share our information, our thoughts about how we want our country to move forward. Now, there are a few things that we want to respond to. One is can we reach out to the university campuses and talk about our programs? Yes, we have programs. We have plans of social do outreach at the very universities, specifically talking about how we can help to change our country and focusing more on professional sectors of our country development. The next concern was the issue of forming an organization. Yes, we already have an organization called JALIP, which is the Jaka Alumni Association of Liberia. And this organization brings together beneficiary opportunity programs to include the co-creation program, the KCCP program, the ABI initiative, and SZ, your Global Leaders program, which are initiated in 2014-2019. We are also around the issue of health, education, infrastructure development, the issue of electricity, for example, or energy, the issue of agriculture, the issue of fishery and aquaculture. These are sectors that our membership cut across to, and we have received trainings in all of these areas. And we can assure you that in the coming weeks, before we transition to 2024, JALIP is going to ensure that she clamps down on the issue of community engagement, specifically dealing with the issue of mental health. So we have had discussion and finalized around that. I want to say kudos to our support arm. That is the Jackal Liberia Fee Office for the level of support they provided to us. We are so grateful for the opportunity. Again, our phones, our doors, and offices are always open for us. We also want to encourage, finally on this note, we want to encourage ex-participants or beneficiaries who have not regularized their membership status with us to ensure that they do so, because the membership organization is now open. We are around 800, but some of our members are slowly dragging their feet to actively get involved in our activities. We are calling upon the inland ministry agency. We know that the basic schedules are there, but it's important that they get involved. Our activities are what make us an organization. Thank you very much for the opportunity. God bless Liberia.
Okay, thank you so much. And sir, just 15 seconds.
good human being, and the Truth FM founder, and to Mr. Roberts, O'Neill Roberts. I follow you people. I'm one of your very important silent listener, and I admire everything that you put do, and promoting the human resource development, promoting young people activity, like the guest people had before we came on. I really admire that initiative, and I want to acknowledge all young people. Let's be very cautious. We can be better people. Liberia can be better. Let's seek after our goal. Let's seek after being empowered and decent people. Let's respect laws. Let's respect policy. Let's build one another up. Don't tear the country down. Love the country. Build this nation. Let think Liberia, build Liberia, and then together, Liberia will be better. Few years from now, Liberia will be better. And people say, wow, let's work together. Government alone cannot do all, my brother. Everyone all can put our hands on the deck to improve Liberia, to develop Liberia.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and may God bless every one of you that listen, everyone that call. May God bless Mama Liberia. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. They are from the Japanese Alumni Association there. They have been our last segment guest here this morning. Yes, Sierra Leone police declared 34 persons wanted in connection with last Sunday's apparent attempted coup in that country. The photograph of these people are all on the Global News Network Liberia. You can go and read details of that. And we also called on our border security to tighten our borders. We don't want these people who flee from the prisons to cross into Liberia. Thanks to all of you for following us this morning on the show. Tomorrow we'll be here again with another edition. O'Neill Roberts and Maka Davis. Arthur Bola has been behind the cameras, carrying us live on Truth FM /Real TV on Facebook. Thanks ever so much. See you tomorrow.